Hello, welcome to the Product Launch Airtable based video tutorial. By the end of this video, you should be able to have a better understanding of our product launch base, navigate through different tables and views, create your own customized view, and lastly, but the most important goal of this video is you should be able to update the product launch base with ease. Before we begin, let me give you first a brief background of Airtable. An Airtable base contains all the information you need for a particular project. Each of the square icons on your homepage is a different base. It's kind of like a workbook in a traditional spreadsheet and can contain multiple tables of content. Airtable can store information in a spreadsheet that's visually appealing and easy to use. But it's also powerful enough to act as a database that businesses can use for CRM, task management, and project planning. Now let's proceed to our own product launch base. Our product launch base has 5 tables, namely launch summary, tasks, products, teams, and staff. Depending on your role and responsibility, you may only be expected to update 1 or 2 tables. Let's start with launch summary table. This table consists of multiple fields. The headers and the fields that has asterisks appended are the fields that needs to be edited. If the task of updating this table falls on you, you would be expected to fill up all the necessary information required for that field. In this table also, we will find the overall status of our product launch coming from the launch prep down to the launch day status. These fields have formulas linked to the actual due status of each of your individual tasks. These status fields will display the overall readiness of the launch per stage. Having one overdue task will derail the overall status of the stage where your task belongs to. In this table, you'll also see the fields for the products, notes, attachments, websites, emails, and your other marketing platforms. You'll also see here the total first month revenue of the campaign that was launched. Moving on to our next table, the tasks table. The table where most of the fun is. This is the table where you will see all the tasks assigned to you. As implied earlier, all the tasks here are required to be completed in order to have a successful product launch. The same with the previous table. The field headers here that has asterisks appended to them are the ones you can and or required to update. The default view of this table is task by campaign and stage. This table has many different views. Each view is customized to fit the design and purpose of the individual or team who created the view. Understandably, it's a big no-no to change or modify the arrangement of the fields, the records, the filters, the groupings, and the sorting of a certain view. If you want to have your own customized view, it is very easy to do. You can have your own personal view in a matter of seconds. Just click on the upside down triangle beside Task by Campaign and Stage, scroll down, and click Copy this for personal views. Then click on the three dots and select Duplicate View. Afterwards, rename the view. You can preferably rename this to your name so that you and other people can easily distinguish whose view it is. For example, let's name it as Eric's view. Last step is to click on Filter. This is currently defaulted to Chad's name. What you need to do is click on the upside down arrow and unpick Chad's name. And you can now scroll down and look for your name. For illustration purposes, I'll select Tracy. And now I have my own view. That's it. Congratulations. You now have your own personal view. This view will remain in this table even after you log out. The next time you're going to go to the task table, you can just click on the upside down triangle and click on your name to show your very own customized view. Now on to the most important thing you're expected to do in the product launch table, which is to update. There are two ways to update your task. First is to highlight and click the task ID, and this will expand the record. Now you'll see the links to other tables from this expanded record. You'll also see here all the pertinent information related to the task. Let's just say you just finished your task. You can scroll down to Task Status and select the appropriate tagging. If your task normally needs someone else's approval, you can select for approval. Or if you're generally the sole responsible person for the task, you can just go ahead and select completed. Let's assume that you will select for approval, since the task you're required to do needs another person's go signal. When calling the attention of the approver of your task, you can mention his name at the comment field, type the @ and tag that person. For example, let's tag my name. And you can just type for approval. Then, whoever you mentioned here will be alerted via their email, mobile push notifications, and the bell-shaped notification icon in this app. It is important that you tag the person responsible for approving your task in order for your work to be completed or approved. If you're the one responsible for approving another person's task, once your name is mentioned or tagged, it is imperative for you to review the task that is up for approval and make the necessary change in the task status. Let's say you can select approve or needs revision if you want changes done. Another way of updating is just by scrolling to the row and field of your task. You can update or modify through this as well. Remember to update the fields for link and attachments, if there are any, because this would be necessary for your work to be approved or reviewed faster. Also, when you want to expand a record or a cell, let's say, for example, you want to expand this record, you can just click on space on your keyboard, and this will expand the record. So you can, if you want to expand the record, you can either select, highlight, and click, or you can just press space on your keyboard. This will expand the record. Also, if you want to expand just a cell, you can click on it. You can click on this arrow and it will expand that cell. Or you can just click Shift and space on your keyboard, and that will expand the cell. Other fields in this table that is important to note are the approved by field, which will show whoever's responsible for the approval of your task, and also the related task. This works like a dependency. Let's say, for example, your task would rely on another person's task. Let's just say, in order for your task to be completed, you would be needing another task to be completed first. And if you want to check the completion of the task, you can just go to the related task, and you'll see there the related task of the task that you need to complete. So you can just click on it, click on the arrow or shift space, and it will give you the link of all the tasks related to the task you're about to do. So you can click on it, and it will expand that record, and you would see all the information related to the task or updates to that task. You can see if the task status has been completed or not. And you can also see the comments made for that task. This table may sound complicated, but it's very easy to do. You just need to be familiar of the things that you can and you can't do. This is just a matter of getting used to working with Airtable or this product launch base. Once you get used to working with this, it should be very easy for you to update, navigate, or check work on your task on this table. We're almost at the end of this video. 3 tables remain. The products table will be updated by the warehouse team. They will tag products there with their appropriate product name, variant, SKU, or category. This table is important as this is linked to the other tables of this base. For the teams and staff table, this is more of an FYI for everyone. And that's it for this video tutorial for our product launch database. You should now be able to have a better understanding of our product launch base, navigate through different tables and views, create your own customized view, and most importantly, update the space. If you have further questions or clarifications, please feel free to reach out to me or Tracy via Slack, email, or in any other way that you're comfortable with. Good luck and Godspeed.